Hello and welcome back to the world. My name is Beast. Today we're back with Ditzy. The Ditzy demons are in love with me.
Hey. The endurance exercise continues, but you'll be happy to know we're on the last girl.
Yes, the last girl, because there's only 4 girls right here.
Don't forget.
Sorry. I forgot. There's 7.
There we go. For the benefit of the tape, I'm right now flipping the bird at Emery.
Hold on. Let me just. Yeah, that doesn't work right now. Let me just like move my camera over her so we don't have to see her. At least her face. Now I have a. Oh, that is wrong. Now I have a swimsuit on. That looks weird. Oh well, that's Riria.
Posterity. Save that, someone.
I'm starting to feel some real fatigue. I heave a tired sigh and sit in the shade to rest for a moment.
Has she taken one of Mayarby's potions again?
No, that's because she was like stoned by the jellyfish.
Oh, that, yes. Goodness, it's been so long.
It's good to see Tama's still full of energy. Tama continues her usual caterwauling. She may be pretty old, but she certainly does act young. Guess that goes to show how strong she is in her own way. They do say children are outdoor creatures after all. I did not expect her to calmly walk up and not comment on how she wants to suck his dick or something. Like she's surprisingly calm. Like she's actually trying to play the straight man. That is wrong.
Well, it had to happen sometime.
Oh, Riria. Riria's bobs. I almost read Riria's boobs.
That will be true in a minute.
Riria's bobs over towards me in a nonchalant manner. Also, something that I feel the need to point out again, Bud.
Yes.
We've kind of like very much been not noticing as much anymore, but they blink.
Why'd you have to point that out? I was just starting to get used to it.
Might as well go to the roots for the last route. You get it?
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Including that image of all of them blinking at once that completely set you off on an apoplexy.
I just start seizuring.
Kinda.
For me, it's not blinking lights, it's people blinking.
Kinda. Figured I'd sit here and rest for a bit. Being dragged all over the dome was exhausting. Fun! But exhausting. And if they weren't crying out with joy, one might say. Go right ahead. I'm weirded out. She moves over and plops onto the ground beside me. She then reveals a grin so wide that it might have been drawn on paper and glued to her face. Every bit of her expression reveals that she's clearly enjoying herself. You sure seem happy today. Good point. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. That means it was worth the effort of to bring you here. True enough. Yeah, all of this is thanks to Tom's handiwork. Bow before the gracious Bahamut.
Just a machine gun in the distance. American schools be like.
Gun!
Gun.
Too bad you guys can't actually see the webcam at the same time because I actually pulled one of the guns in that moment.
I have yet to meet a man who can outsmart a bullet.
Yes.
Oh, what was that weird ass scene in Assassination Classroom with the how to make a ramen? Like, First add green onion, then some seasoning, and then a gun!
Gun.
The fact that it's voiced by Dio just makes it worse. And now that's starting to sound like a eulogy. Not that communicating with her in this state is much more effective than with a dead person. Wonder if she'll be back to normal by sunset. Can't help but feel worried that she won't.
あのね、レン君。
What's up?
私、さっき海が楽しいって言ったでしょ？
Yeah? What about it?
レン君は分かってなさそうだから言うけどね。言わ
Like
せ
where
て
this is
もらう
going.
けどね。
Listen here, you dense motherfucker! I'll spell it out so even you understand! That's basically what that means.
It's a nicer way of saying that, yes.
Lydia fidgets as her face reddens. I see nervous tears welling up in her eyes, which are darting from side to side. Could you be
Nervous
finding
tears.
so difficult to say to me?
さっき言った海がすごい楽しいっていう
Oh,
のはね。
You're
So-
lagging.
そ
nervous,
の
you start crying. Oh, that's
There-
a crying
There you
shame.
go, you stopped lagging.
Also, the terrible pun at the end.
I didn't hear anything he said because of the lag, so I guess I'm happy that I didn't have to hear that pun.
レン君と一緒だからってことだからね。レン君と一緒だからすごく楽しいんだよ。
Oh. It appears at me with upturned eyes. My face flushed involuntarily in response to that look. Don't usually get flustered when interacting with Riria, but now she's got my heart beating
ま
faster.
たこうやって子供の頃みたいにレン君と海に来れてよかったなって思ってるのですよ。へへへ。
Oh, yeah, we did hit the beach a lot, didn't we? A favorite pastime of ours that went by the wayside once our parents started coming home less often. Guess we just found ourselves with fewer chances to do it. But that's exactly why I'm so glad, why I'm as glad as she is that we had the chance to come here
で
today.
も今度は二人っきりで海に行きたいね。レン君が嫌じゃなければだけど。
Well, sure, I don't mind that, but
けど
personally I wonder if we should invite Reika too.
ママを
Yeah, neither of us have had many chances to see her ever since we moved into the dorm, right? She seems kind of worried about how you're doing, so why not show her some appreciation?
もしかしてレン君はママの水着が見たいの？
Absolutely.
True to form, at
100%
least.
true. 100%, yes, 100% true.
Absolutely, Riria.
Affirmative.
Hi.
No. Why would your mind immediately drift to that? Because it's the truth. That kind of swimsuit. That's a thought.
Are we gonna get a CG in a second?
Saxophone music. That sounds like a real treat!
Some funky music.
Sadly, we don't get a CG
Bro.
for this. To be frank, that sounds infinitely better than seeing Tama in one.
Ow.
Bruh.
Okay, well, if you're not a fan of that idea, then we can just go without her.
Well,
Did your lag finish?
maybe.
It did.
やったー！じゃあ今度来た時何しようかな。りんちゃんが言ってたんだけど、今度ここを使う時事前に言っておいてくれればいろいろ用意してくれるって。だから私ね、レン君と海でやってみたいことがあるんだよ。
Oh, like what?
かき氷を食べる。
That sounds pretty normal to me.
むしろそれがいいの。
Okay, works for me.
あと、レン君とボートに乗ってみたいな。
Spending some time at sea on a boat with her sounds fun. Swaying with the waves, forgetting about the passage of time. I think I'd really enjoy that.
よし、レン君、じゃあ、約束ね。
And then getting towed back in by the local lifeboat.
Indeed. Yep, you got it. As I agree, a single question pops into my mind. Hey, Riria, there's one problem with that I have to ask
問
about.
題点？
I'm willing to bet the other girls will follow us out here. They wouldn't let us go out here alone if they could help it. And chances are it'll be as loud and chaotic a scene as the one we had today.
それはそれで楽しいからいいよ。
You're so innocent sometimes. Good girl.
レン君によしよしされるのは好きだけど、別に私はいい子でもなんでもないのですよ。
You aren't? Can't really agree with that.
いつでも抜け駆けのことを考えてる悪い子です。虎視眈々って感じなのですよ。ええ。だって、レン君を誰にも取られたくないって気持ちは一番強いもん。
Rita's got it rough on our end too, huh? I guess the cause of that lies with me. What am I supposed to say to her, though? Encouraging her or pledging support in some way would be strange, given how she feels about me. This was a fun day. In the end, all I can say to her is a standard inane answer.
そうだね。
We sit and watch the waves while I ponder what's happened between us
って
lately.
まるでもう今日が終わったみたいな言い方だよ。私はまだまだ遊ぶつもりだよ。ああ、リリネずるい。抜け駆けはずるい。別に抜け駆けってわけじゃあるけど、でも一応休憩という名目なんだから。
それじゃあもう十分に休憩はしたよね。
レンさんたちもこっちで一緒に遊びましょう。
Yeah, let's do that. Enough resting on the sidelines. Let's join them. Come on, then, Riria. Stand up and run out towards the others. This time, though, I do so while gripping Diddy's hand in mine, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. And then Emily decided to dropkick him.
レン君。
That was
Alright.
abrupt.
Can you don't?
I'm in danger.
Well, that escalated quickly.
I'm in danger.
レン君、レン君、レンキュン、レンキュン。
Okay, okay, I heard you. No need to call me a million times.
もう気づいてるなら返事してよ。
I was just lounging about doing nothing in my room before Riria barged in just now. She came wearing her full-on succubus outfit, which is why, which I'm still not quite used to seeing. I mean, how can I get used to that? It looks way too much like sexy lingerie.
It basically is.
That's true.
So, what do you want, Slate? Sun's already completely set. Nightfall is far behind
一
us.
緒におしゃべりでもしませんですか？
Talked?
おいしいジュースでも飲みながら、ねえ、ね。
Why am I scared of what she means by a nice cup of juice?
Be grateful she didn't ask for a
Ooh,
cup of something else.
Milk?
Fake milk.
Imposter
I'm not-
milk
I'm not. Milk is sus.
is what I'm trying to say here. Don't you know that
One of
meme with
these
just there's a
10
bunch of
jugs of
glasses of milk, but then you
milk,
just
yeah.
hear the
It's not milk.
uh
The Among Us entrance thing, Diana.
yeah. Ding 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 ding.
There's one imposter among us.
Pure out of mind. Still, you know, this seems kind of forced for you.
あ、いいからいいから、気にしない気にしない。よーし、じゃあ早速飲もう飲もう。ドドドン。
Iria sings and pulls out a dark brown bottle. sure she just said the word juice a second ago.
I was about to say, is that Newcastle Brown Ale or something?
That's booze.
Yeah.
That isn't any kind of juice. Hey, Lydia. Isn't that alcohol you're holding?
It is Newcastle Brown Ale.
I know very little about stuff, but I'm not totally ignorant. And what she's poured into those definitely does not look like juice. That much I can easily tell.
レン君気づくの早すぎ。
Bruh.
Too quickly? I'm pretty sure I'd noticed the instant I took a sip.
バレないよ。バレないつもりだったんだもん。せっかくバレにくくて甘いお酒をチョイスしてきたのに。
What is she
Does this
masking?
count as a roofie?
Yes.
Oh, I was right. It's actual booze. Why are you trying to trick me?
だって、どうしてもレン君とお酒が飲みたかったんだもん。
Yeah, sure. Sharing a drink, huh?
ダメ？
I have no good memories where alcohol's involved, to tell the truth. There's no situation, good or bad, that alcohol can't make worse. Worse as in a 6-way hand job worse. What do you mean, worse? What?
Today's Sesame Street is brought to you by the word recoil. Which is what I'm doing right about now.
Create distance! Not that it was an entirely bad experience, to be clear. You're lagging, bud.
That meme where the report about was that porter. It's apparently the porter says, "Oh, fucky wuckies." Okay, forget the joke then.
ちょっとだけだから。
I think I know which meme you're on about.
I have no idea what meme he's on about.
ちょっとだけならいいでしょ？
What do you feel when you kill communists?
Recoil.
Recoil.
Well, if you
The
keep it down to one
synchronization
glass,
there.
then sure. I'll overlook your attempt to trick me. I did say okay before. You said okay to juice. You can't say no now.
Apple juice is cider.
Ugh.
Well, cider is apple juice.
Oh,
Don't
why
feel
is
too
that?
bad about it.
Why is that pillow brown? Like it's a green pillow, but just has this giant ass brown streak
What are you talking about?
off
Oh,
to the
on the
side.
left. Off to the left, yeah.
What
Maybe
the
that's
fuck?
just style? I don't know. I mean, it's not like he's followed
It's on the. It's
through
actually
on
on the couch as well.
it. He's been following through on the couch.
Why are you just noticing this?
I don't know. I was just looking around. Hey, did he like fucking spill coffee or something?
We hope.
I mean, the stain on the couch itself looks like coffee. However, the stain on the pillow looks like he used it to wipe.
What the fuck are you going on about?
I have no fucking clue.
God damn.
First rule of consuming alcohol is not to drink so much that the bottle devours you. Instead, boring. If I had booze right now, I would chug a whole bottle. Just to prove you wrong.
But here we are, being more sensible than these two.
You say it's more sensible. I just didn't have any alcohol in the house. There wasn't... And yesterday, there was... The alcohol I usually drink was sold out.
Oh. No.
I'd
still
be
got a
so
lot of-
down for a beer right now. Anyways. However, I hardly expect a high chance of something particularly bad happening between us over one glass. With that in mind, I'd just feel awkward if I were to decline now. Do I go too easy on Riria?
計画通り。
Worry.
Hmm.
Panda bear doing parkour over the rooftops. Huh? Sorry, did you say something?
なんでもないよ、なんでも。
Ow! I'm starting to feel a bit uneasy. So our little two-person party begins. A sweet-smelling liquid pours in from the bottle into each cup. A single perfect sphere of ice floating on top gives a pleasantly fancy feel to the picture. We each take a sip. As expected, a wave of sweetness skips over my tongue. What kind of liquor is this
カル
anyway?
ーアミルク。コーヒーのリキュールと牛乳で作ったカクテルだよ。
Doesn't really fit the image image I had of alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
コーヒー牛乳みたいで美味しいよね。
Ah, that's it. That's exactly what it's like. I can hardly even taste the alcohol, making this very easy to drink. Boring. But we're not about to get drunk on just one, are we?
さあ、大統領、もっとぐいっと飲んじゃってください。まだまだいっぱいおかわりもあるよ。
I can see that, but it's alcohol, so I think I'll keep it to a minimum.
もう、レン君にもっと飲んでほしいのに。あ、いいこと
Ah, what the
思
hell?
いついた。
Pour me another cup.
レン君、一緒にスティルゲームしよう。
Why did I accidentally keep pressing that fucking button? It's pissing me off!
It's, yeah, SB's, the rest of her is still there.
I don't know why, but like one thing apparently like keeps like twitching or something, pressing the fucking button. Steel game? Tilt my head
This
quizzing.
is a steel game.
You know what, I'm just gonna place this mouse sideways and only have one finger on it when I press it.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
I tilt my head quizzically, having never heard the phrase before. What kind of game could you be talking about?
では、レン君に説明いたし。まず、
Oops.
相手に質問をするの。例えば、お酒は飲んだことある？みたいな感じで。
Try to control this while it's overhead doesn't work well. There we go.
その質問に、経験があるか未経験かどうかで答えるの。未経験だった場合は、お酒を一口飲むのです。
See, okay. So that's the kind of game where you learn about the other person as you play. So in other words, the point is to ask about things you think the other person has never
そうい
done.
うこと。じゃあ、早速私から質問するね。レン君は、エッチしたことある？
You were part of it.
So, yes.
Seriously? Why even start with that
い
question?
いから、早く答えるの。ハリー。
Do things we've done so far count as adult things for her? If not, then the answer is definitely a no. I've hit a home run. I've never hit a home run, so to speak. Lift my cup to my lips instead of answering.
レン君は童貞さん。
I'm going to shoot you. Shit! I feel so defeated for some reason when she says it like that. But now I realize that this may turn out to be more fun than I had initially thought. Okay, it's my turn. Might as well return the question to you. Have you ever done it with a boy?
ないよ。
She stutters for a second before taking a sip.
次はまた私が質問する番だね。レン君は、誰かと付き合ったことある？
I've never been in a relationship in my life, so I wordlessly take another sip. So far, Lydia has only asked questions about things she knows I've never done. What exactly she's trying to do here? Oh, now I get it. She's trying to get me to drink way more than just one cup. She means to get me plastered. The feeling that if she doesn't reach her limit before I do, nothing good will come of it. We grew up together. My intuition is more than capable of picking up on the danger. Okay, have you ever dated anyone before then?
もう、レン君さっきから私と同じ質問ばっかり。もちろん、未経験です。
I obviously knew that as well. I've known her for too long to have missed such a moment in her life. Point is, I know quite a lot about Riria. But that's exactly why I know I can't afford to let her drink me under the
よ
table.
ーし。次はまた私の番だね。
He continues the back and forth of the steel game. 30 minutes later.
なんだかフラフラしてきちゃった。なんだか今の私ならトランスフォームできそうな気がする。
Robots in skies, wait, what? What are you talking about? It is clearly stumbling drunk. Don't think she's actually had that much to drink yet. Maybe she's just weak to alcohol. Can't imagine this much getting her dizzy otherwise. That's because you're not even remotely used to drinking, silly girl. No, Riria had pretty much never had alcohol before. I mean, that sounds like Ridia's character, so I shouldn't be surprised, but still. Honestly, I shouldn't have let myself get carried away and made her drink so much. I spare myself a moment of inward reflection. Riria, this has nothing to do with the game, but seriously, you're hiding something, aren't
ギ
you?
ク
It's strange for you to rope me into a game out of nowhere to make me drink.
ギクギク。
Panic. To say nothing of your outfit selection.
ギクギクギク。
Even bigger panic.
Riria has always been a terrible liar. Moments like these remind me of how pure she is at heart. Though I can't deny that I also find that aspect of her rather cute.
白状します。実はレン君を酔わせて眠らせようとしてました。
Did we go to sleep? Why?
サキュバスの能力で好きな人と添い寝をするとエッチな夢を見せられるの。
Something we found out already in Reika's route.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you wanted to share a wet dream with me. Of a succubus. Seeing besides someone they love allows them to share a lewd dream or two during the night. I wonder one of their more apt names is Dream Demon. Or Alp. But why would you go so far just for that?
だって他の女の子にレン君が取られちゃうんじゃないかと思って。付き合いの長い幼馴染の私でも危機感を覚えているわけですよ。
Okay, I see. I'm actually grateful that she thinks so dearly of me.
今の私はジュラシックパークで大暴れ中なの。だからポンコツの私でも今はこの能力が使える気がするの。今は大丈夫な気がする。そんな気がする。
I imagine how fucking awkward that must be as a child. Like imagine, like you just have like a bosom buddy. You both fall asleep after just exhausting your energy while playing. That would be extremely awkward. Seems really I won't be denied any longer. And to reach your goal, she was even ready to bust out her innate power to appeal to me. That's the raw truth of the situation.
レン君、おとなしく私の能力を試してみる気はない？
No matter how you ask, that's a tough decision to make. She's planning on making me have a wet dream with her in it. Being a dream or not, it's hard to picture myself going all the way with someone I'm not even dating. But it'd be downright crazy for me to use that as an explanation at the moment. By the way, you keep saying power over and over, but does it have an actual
こ
name?
の能力の名前？バックトゥーザイームだよ。
Midnight Playground was a lot better, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not even
Not
going
to
to acknowledge that
discuss.
name.
I elect not to discuss her ridiculous name choice.
Yeah, I'm getting in the DeLorean and getting out of here.
I mean, it's hard to think of a way to abbreviate that, much less say the whole thing aloud. I'm just gonna refer to it as simply a wet dream from now
今日
on.
は絶対にバックトゥーザインもレン君に試して
Stop.
やるんだから
Never say that again.
レン君が寝るまで私は眠ったりしないんだから
It sounds like rape.
Yeah.
Goes to sleep immediately.
Oh, don't worry.
Hey, don't fall asleep instantly!
Fail.
Wow, she really did just pass out. Seriously, what's her game?
レン君
Well, I accidentally fucking want to chop off my all fingers except for my pointer finger. The thought crosses my mind as I watch her snooze. She's a heartwarming girl to watch. I know I'm just like fucking about with this goddamn bottle opener. I need to put it down and not touch it. She has been this earnest and cute to me for as long as I can remember. Suddenly learning that she's not quite human was quite the shock, I'll admit. But in the end, Riria still the same old Riria to me. It's about time I sorted out how I feel. Seriously, this time. What exactly are my feelings towards Riria? There's obviously no question that I care about her. She's irreplaceable to me, and I refuse to accept the idea of her ever being with another man. Hold up, you didn't... What? If that's what was your thought process, how the fuck did it take you so long?
レン君好き
I guess I should carry her to bed for the night. Shouldn't just leave her sleeping here of all places. So I reasoned with myself, standing up, and then...
レン君逃がさないんだから
Suddenly her hand grabs my ankle. Ah! I fall head first to the ground.
Today you join us in Australia.
Where am I? She just fucking full on knocked him out in her sleep. Skillful. I look around only to realize that I'm at the old apartment. Pretty sure I was just at the dorm. Second glance around the room shows that it's as bright as daylight outside.
陰夢との遭遇
A dream. Oh, so Riria knocked me out then, meaning I'm actually in a dream. I still feel conscious. I can still move my body and smell things. I wouldn't have thought this was a dream. Is this one of those lucid dreams people speak of? Rather aggressive of you to KO me and drag me into a dream of your making, isn't it?
え、気絶？何それ
Well, if you don't know, never mind. That's not the point I need to discuss with her.
というわけで、ここは夢です。陰夢というやつです。私はサキュバスなので、とてもエッチなことをしようと思います。もちろん、レン君には逃げ場なんてありません。
So it's going to be like the Matrix, where they open the curtain. Well, opening the curtains, I imagine, now doesn't work, but they try to open the front door, and it's just a brick wall.
Who knows? Are you serious? If that's true, then there's no point resisting. And I'm a guy, I might as well resign myself to my fate. Alright, I'm all yours. Boil me, bake me, have me however you want.
じゃあ、まずは、手つなごう
You
Fucking
whore.
slut. I fucking nah, bro. That's too far. You going too far.
Disgust.
You basically said the same thing.
Hang on a minute. There we go.
At whom was that directed?
Should be fairly obvious, really.
Both of us.
Yes.
No. Riria.
Ah. Okay. As she demands, I reach out and grasp her hand.
なんだか、 ごくドキドキするね。
I guess so.
レン君って大きくてあったかいね。
Your hands are small but soft. So easy to forget how soft a girl's hands can be. Can feel. But somehow I feel like I'm more sensitive to Lydia's touch than usual right
次
now.
は横になろ。
Draw close and recline next to Lydia.
レン君
Stop. No.
Fluffy? How do you smell fluffy?
I don't fucking know. It's not exciting me as much as it's making me feel relaxed.
レン君
Relaxed.
もうちょっとそっち行って。
And then what? Oh, come on, now you're a toddler! How she still act the same way, even in what's supposed to be a lewd dream? Ah! Send I'm yanked back into the real world.
スピー。
Rita still sound asleep with a satisfied look on her face. Bad. I bring Lydia back to her bedroom and let her keep at it.
レン君泣きまくら。
Oops.
レン君、レン君。
Lydia seems awash with sleepy delight. A little line of drool now hanging from the corner of her mouth. Well, Lydia's still Lydia in the end. Okay, that's Ma sleep talk.
私、お腹の時期だよ。
She gets drowsy even in her own dreams. Now Lydia's dreaming within a dream. And within that dream, perhaps another. Dreamception.
Bomb.
Maybe an infinite dream and dream loop.
The dream paradox.
Spooky. I really should let my imagination rest and get some shut-eye. I lie down next to Riria on the bed. It's been so many years since we slept in the same room together. And it's not like I'm not a little pent up at the moment. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't unaffected by a feminine charm, so to speak. Honestly, seeing her this defenseless does stir up a mischievous mood in me. Good night, Riria. Reach for a quick feel of her breasts, sweat, and then fall asleep just as quickly. What? He just kind of like cops a field and conks out. Huh?
These have to be the two most useless lovers in all of the world.
They're not even lovers yet.
Only a matter of time.
What the fuck? I wake to the pleasant sound of birds chirping. It's morning again and the sun is up.
おはよう、レン君。昨日はすごかったね。あんなことや、こんなことまでしちゃって。
Crazy, was it? We held hands and slept beside each other. Apparently that counts as crazy stuff to do in Lydia's mind. There's a good girl. I pat her head as I always do.
満足したから学園に行く準備しなくちゃ。それじゃあレン君、また後でね。
With a pleased look on her face, Lydia waltzes out of the room. Guess I should have expected that.
違うの、そうじゃないの。本当はもっとすごいことするはずだったのに。
There, there.
って私はもう騙されないからね。
I'm really not trying to distract her on purpose, but whatever. I see no problem with it.
よくない、全然よくないよ。もう一回チャンスをください。今からもう一回寝よう。もう一回。
Lydia stamps her feet, half crying.
Such a
excuse-
toddler.
Yep, but excused as it is to see her like this. You know we don't have the time for that. We have to get to school. She's gonna fucking blow up.
レン君、余裕ぶってられるのも今のうちなんだからね。絶対にサキュバスの凄さを教えてあげるんだから。
It sounds like a line a villain would say as she flees the scene. She fled the scene. Will I ever come to comprehend what succubi are capable of? Only time will tell.
Not ones like that, and at any rate.
Today is the final revenge match! Apparently.
Is it?
Well, time to get some sleep to help make it through tomorrow. But for sleep, I turn to my bed and lay down on my side.
にへへ、今日も来ちゃった。
He just grabs her and chucks her out the window before closing it.
レン君、今日もよろしくね。今日もいっぱいあんなことやこんなことしようね。
Riria's been inviting my room almost every night since the first time we shared this bed, however many days ago. It's come to a point where she's treating her presence in my bed as a typical everyday routine. I assume that by wilder you mean falling asleep even earlier than usual. Ugh.
大丈夫だもん。今日こそは任務を成功させるんだから。
I should note that at this point, to this day, she has yet to seal the deal even once since she started trying. Fuck, I'm trying to grab a bottle of goddamn iced tea, but the it keeps ripping.
Juggling. He's juggling everything else. Also, looking at Riria, I think I may have encountered her problem.
What?
Narcolepsy.
Probably, yeah. The furthest we've gone is holding hands in real life and sleeping beside one another. Might as well be besties at a sleepover.
今日こそサキュバスの本気を見せてあげるんだから。
The horns
Are
come
you
from.
though? Are you though? Hold on. Ah, fuck, I'm so fucking tired today. Stop.
それじゃあ失礼してレン君の隣いただきます。
Let you go down. Also, Soul is apparently playing Devil May Cry 5. She snuggles up next to me as I lie there in my sleeping pose.
レン君、おやすみなさい。任務の中で会いましょう。
Really? See you on the wet side instead of flip side? Good night. Good night, mate! Jeez, already? I don't mind sharing a bed with Riria, really. Her good looks are likely to blame for my lack of aversion to it. But I'm not losing any sleep. If anything, I feel perfectly healthy and clear-minded despite this.
レン君抱き枕、いい匂いだよ。
And it does warm my heart to see her sleep like that. It makes the whole affair of sleeping that much more enjoyable. That being said, there's a small part of me that's growing increasingly annoyed by that innocent streak of hers. Last final revenge match.
And church.
レン君、今日も来ちゃったよ。
By God, why do I feel like the first sex scene is literally just him gonna be, listen! At this point, I'm waiting, and you keep failing in the goddamn dream.
Blue balling
So
me.
fuck you. You're not sleeping tonight. Another fine job of preparing the venue,
い
Riria.
えいえ、これも幼馴染サキュバスの務めですから。
She hasn't even come dressed in her succubus getup this time. In truth, I'm starting to doubt that her primary goal is dragging me into these dreams her primary goal in dragging me into these dreams is anything Lou in the first place.
それにしても、昨日はすごかったね。
As much as all the rest, it went exactly the same way.
昨日はね、ちょっと指の絡め方が違ったの。
Like,
もう、レン君たら、そんなことにも気づかないんだから。いわゆる、恋人つなぎってやつだったでしょ？もう。
That's what you meant.
それじゃあ、今日も、あんなことやこんなことを、しよう。
You're just gonna fall asleep before anything happens again.
今日こそは大丈夫だよ。そんな気がする。
You've been telling me that every time you show up here lately.
そうだっけ？まあ
Yes, you have.
まあいいじゃないですか。今日こそは成功させてみせますよ。私の中では、ジェラシックパーク2が絶賛公開中なのです。
Huh? What the? Huh?
どう？ポップコーンでも食べながら一緒に見ちゃう？レン君、どうしたの？
I'm getting more and more irritated now. Honestly, I'm getting sick of this happening night after night. This is, in a word, exhausting. Mentally speaking, I mean. He's essentially blue-balling me at this point.
Just she said,
レン
bud.
君、つないでもいいかな？
She fidgets in embarrassment and looks me in the eye. Sure, the look of hers isn't cute in its own right, but it's having the opposite effect on me right now. My patience has run too thin to tolerate it anymore. That attitude is just pissing me off. Instead, enough of this. I pushed Lydia over onto the bed.
Oh boy. Diazire.wav.
Lydia?
はい。
Is what you've been waiting for, isn't it?
なんだか今日のレン君ちょっと怖い。
Like your fool has fucking crazy eyes from being blue balled too much. His eyes begin to tremble slightly. Our faces are extremely close together. You might accidentally kiss at this distance.
ダメだよレン君。こんなのいきなり。
Yeah, I know that. Mad has cleared a bit now that I've pushed her down. Angry or not, what was I about to do to her? I'm the worst man on earth. Scared you, didn't I? It's a bad idea to be half-assed about what we do together. I pull myself away from her and rise from the bed. Here, Riria, can you get up? Offer her my hand, and she takes it to stand up herself.
ありがとうレン君。
Men are beasts, as I just showed you, so do not provoke me like that anymore.
うん、
If you understand, then go back to your room.
やだ。
Come on, why not?
帰りなさいって言われて帰るほど遊びじゃないもん。私だって本気なんだよ。
Hey,
さ
Riria.
っきレン君は期待してるんだろって言ったよね。そうだよ。期待してるんだよ。レン君とエッチできることを期待してるんだよ。期待してなきゃ毎日こんなことしないよ。
One look at Riria's face tells me she's saying all of this in earnest. Her eyes, previously shaking in anxiety, are now fixated on mine. It is so fierce at this moment that I can't even tear mine away.
私、ねえねちゃんだけど、そういうこといっぱい考えてるんだよ。だって、レン君が好きだから、私、子供じゃないもん。私だって、ちゃんとできるんだから。
You mean that?
本気だよ。 レン君とエッチなことできるんだからほら
Lydia suddenly jumps at me. Lydia! She makes short work of pushing me down. How the turns have tabled. Why is she lacking nipples?
This is the all ages version, don't forget.
Yes, I know, but like, put something in front of it.
All age.
Put something in front of it instead of just like deleting her nipples.
It's just
Do not
too-
Alt F4 the nipples for the sake of all ages.
Alt F for the nipples. I'm gonna remember that.
Deftly, Lydia hops over me and mounts me at the waist. Then she returns her gaze to my face with an unmistakably determined expression.
本気じゃなかったらこんなことするはずないよ。サキュバスがいくらエッチな魔族でも好きな人じゃなかったらダメに決まってるよ。
Lydia?
私、ねーねちゃんでイライラさせるかもだけど子供じゃないから本当はこういうことしたいって思ってるんだよ。
Lydia, wait! Barrier of Lydia's underwear is still there, of course, but, stop. And then they fucked!
Finally.
Do I have to read this?
You don't have to.
Alright. What else should I expect of a succubus, though? We haven't even had actual sex yet, and I'm already feeling pretty satisfied. Regret. Lydia, what is it now?
いやこれは私ったらつい私レン君にすごいことしちゃった恥ずかしい
Now that our little friction session is over, Lydia has gone back to her switched off self. Now she's flailing about and flushing redder by the second. I can't help but be amused by Lydia's frantic behavior. Lydia, just calm down for a sec.
落ち着いてなんかいられないよ
Oops.
これはね何かの間違いなのほらこれサキュバスにとっては普通のことだから
Normal, is it?
だからそんな本気で本気にしなくても本気にしないで
For some reason, Lydia is desperate to diminish what she and I just did. She thinks she's done something wrong. It's obvious from the shame in her voice and expression. That couldn't be any further from the truth. If anyone's done something worth apologizing for, it's me. Not assertive at all, which is why I haven't taken the initiative in this relationship myself. Lydia and I aren't even technically dating. This happened because I routinely fail to meet her on the same level. Lydia, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
ごめんってそんな
Get the hugging device.
Here's the plan. We all drag Ren behind the fucking dorm and beat the shit out of him.
Or we get the seawater.
Dunk him in pineapple juice.
After suffering multiple lacerations.
Yes. Pineapple is the only fruit that will actively digest you.
They just love acid jokes.
That's an actual thing. That is an actual thing. Like the weird prickly feeling you feel while eating pineapple. That's the pineapple slowly but surely digesting the inside of your mouth.
Ow.
So yeah. That's why I
nice.
don't eat pineapple. Wait, what? An instant Lydia bursts into tears, loudly, with heavy sobs, heaving sobs. Lydia, what's gotten into you? I'm rejecting her? Words, really? Could have been more clear, I guess. My apology just now was basically meant to be the exact opposite of turning her away. No, look, that's not what I meant when I said that. Without thinking, I wrapped my arms around her. I may feel many ways about you, but I will never, ever hate you. No matter how you act, you're still Riria to me. Whatever you do to me, you'll still be the same Riria I hold dear. So I swear, never in my life will I come to hate you. More than anything, I want to see you smile. I can't bear to watch you cry. I want to do anything that would bring her classic smile back. Late as I may be in finding my conviction, that's how I feel now. Riria, I love you. I must have always felt this way about Riria, which is weird because that implies that he also felt that way during all the other routes at some point.
Mm.
So technically, in all the other routes, they're not his first loves. They're his second loves.
Mm.
Also, I'm happy that my thumb was off screen because then it would have looked like I was pointing at 3 instead of 2. I mean, there is always the possibility that he had like a little boy crush on Riria's mom as a kid or something. There's always a possibility. Anyways, seeing her cry like this has helped me realize that. Riria, I want to be your boyfriend. And I want to apologize for taking so long to come to terms with that fact. That was fast! Riria chuckles to herself as her face begins to brighten again. As her face brightens again. This is what I wanted to see. It looks best when she's happy. Yes? Of course, the Succubus would move the topic right back to that. Oh, I definitely move on to round 2, make no mistake, but I don't think I can even get it up again today. I'm already fully deflated and spent. I don't think it's worth even trying until tomorrow. Wow, did you switch flipped back on in record time? Oh, there's a second sex scene immediately after. Yes, I felt the need to skip that. Let's go here because of the scene jump.
Eventually.
I feel fine showing that. Lily and I lie down on our sides on the bed, both still quite naked. The last echoes of yes have all but faded away now.
Of the yes.
Still, the feeling of elation that came with it remains. What's with the sigh? Rita's face flushes red as she averts her eyes. Judging from her expression, I don't think there was any negative emotion behind that sigh.
今になってすごく恥ずかしくなってきちゃった
I want to beat somebody over the head with a baseball bat.
What?
I don't know why, I just really feel like beating someone over the head with a baseball bat. And that's just something I want to do at some point in life. Because, you know, who wouldn't? You can't in good faith, like, honestly tell me that you have never thought that, yes, it would actually be kind of neat to just, like, even if it's, like, a mannequin or something, just, like, beat something over the head with a goddamn baseball bat. Whoops.
There are places in Britain where you can go and beat up mannequins and other props in random rooms, but don't know
Where
how
the
long
fuck
that's
can
gonna
I
last.
find that?
Birmingham, I seem to recall.
So I'm going there at some point in the future.
思い出しただけでも私すっごくエッチだった気がするよ私変じゃなかった
Weird? No, erotic? Hell yes.
やっぱり
Actually looked happier than you've ever been when we were doing it.
それは違うよ嬉しいのには違いないんだけど私が表変しちゃうのは好きな人とエッチしてるのが嬉しいからだもん
I may end it early today because I feel really sluggish. I'm tired, man. So unless your switch is flipped, you're not into it, huh?
そうだよレン君が私のやる気スイッチを押しちゃうんだから
Get it on, switch. What's with that wording?
じゃあエロキスイッチとにかくレン君が私のエロキスイッチを押しちゃうんだからレン君はスイッチが入ってエッチな私は
Someone tells me it's quite the opposite. Of course I do, but you're ridiculously cute either way. You sound to understand the charm of having a succubus for a bride.
嬉しい私もっとエロくなれるように頑張るからね
I don't think I'd be able to handle you if you got any more lewd than
で
that.
も嬉しいでしょ
True?
レン君が嬉しいと私も嬉しく嬉しいことだらけだね
Now let's go with that.
そんな嬉しさを逃がさないためにもレン君も協力してね私に付き合ってね私のこともっともっとエッチなサキュバスにして
If Riria became an even sexier succubus than she is now, thinking rationally, I might be in for some trouble. I mean, you didn't have trouble with with Reika, so what kind of trouble is Riria gonna be? Having said that, trouble or not, my days with her seem like they'll be more than pleasant anyway. Excuse me, what? Guga yum. Did I read that correctly?
I think you did. I don't know.
セーブをしますねセーブするの
Oh
セー
well.
ブしておきました
Why am I suddenly worried?
Guy is a guy after all.
There's still a CG that I need to remember to censor. Anyways, I'm gonna end the part here, so yeah. See y'all later!
Have a good one. See y'all.
Bye. Bye.